6 Zodiac signs to hit the jackpot in October 2024. Buddhist teachings. Wealth is not in making money, but in making the man while he is making the money. John Wicker. Have you ever wondered if October 2024 could be the month where everything shifts in your favor? 6 zodiac signs are about to experience a rare cosmic alignment that could lead to an abundance of wealth and success, and your sign could be one of them. But it's not just about luck. It's about understanding how Buddhist teachings and universal energies can guide you towards true prosperity. In this video from The Journey of Wisdom, we'll explore how these powerful forces are coming together in October and how you can tap into them to transform your life. With the right mindset and spiritual alignment, this month could unlock the financial opportunities you've been waiting for. But remember, material success is a reflection of inner growth, and Buddhist wisdom teaches that abundance begins within. Stay tuned to find out if your sign is one of the lucky 6. More importantly, discover how to align yourself with the energies of the universe and use spiritual principles to manifest lasting prosperity. Ready to open the door to wealth and abundance? Let's dive in. Number 1. October's Cosmic Fortune. Unlock your prosperity. In October 2024, cosmic energies align to offer a unique opportunity for prosperity and success, and for some zodiac signs, this month could be life-changing. Astrology teaches us that certain moments hold more power than others, and October stands out as a time when the universe opens doors to abundance. What makes this month particularly special is the way planetary movements create waves of good fortune. When these cosmic events align, those who are attentive to the opportunities presented can experience significant rewards. As the Buddha said, "With our thoughts, we make the world." This quote reminds us that our mindset plays a crucial role in shaping our reality, and the same applies when attracting prosperity. October is not just about luck, but also about self-awareness and action. In Buddhist teachings, prosperity is deeply tied to the balance between the mind, heart, and actions. It's not enough to sit back and hope for good fortune. Success requires effort, intention, and spiritual alignment. The teachings of the Buddha highlight the importance of mindfulness in every action we take. Those who achieve prosperity often do so by harmonizing their inner world with their external efforts. In other words, it's the combination of spiritual awareness and practical action that leads to true abundance. This month is an ideal time to tap into this balance and make the most of the energies available. As the great philosopher Confucius said, "Success depends upon previous preparation, and without such preparation, there is sure to be failure." October offers the perfect opportunity for this preparation, especially for those who are spiritually in tune and ready to take decisive action. This is also a month when past efforts, both spiritual and material, may finally bear fruit. The seeds you've planted, whether through good deeds, hard work, or focused intentions, can now begin to flourish. While financial success is often the most obvious form of prosperity, true abundance encompasses much more. It includes relationships, opportunities, health, and personal fulfillment. As Buddhist wisdom teaches, wealth is not just about material gains, but about achieving a state of contentment and inner peace. Prosperity in October may come in many forms: unexpected financial gains, new business opportunities, or the forging of important connections. These opportunities may arise suddenly, but they will require your active participation to fully manifest. The key to unlocking the fortune that October offers lies in recognizing these opportunities and acting with courage and confidence. The energy is ripe for transformation, but you must be ready to seize the moment. This is a time for decisive action, not for hesitation or doubt. Those who remain passive will miss the potential this month holds, but those who step forward boldly will find that the universe supports their efforts. As the saying goes, fortune favors the bold. This age-old wisdom echoes the truth that October's cosmic energies are most beneficial to those who act with intention and clarity of purpose. For those zodiac signs that are particularly favored during this month, you are standing on the brink of one of the most prosperous phases of your life. Yet, being one of the chosen signs does not mean automatic success. You must remain vigilant and ready to act when opportunities present themselves. In Buddhism, the concept of right effort is essential. This is the idea that success is achieved not just through hard work, but through mindful and purposeful actions. As you move through October, keep this principle in mind, ensuring that your actions are aligned with your deepest intentions and values. In doing so, you will not only attract material wealth, but also cultivate a deeper sense of fulfillment and spiritual growth. October is your month to embrace the possibilities, to take bold steps toward your goals, and to manifest the abundance that awaits you. Remember, the universe rewards those who are prepared and willing to act when the moment is right. As the Dalai Lama once said, happiness is not something ready-made. It comes from your own actions. Number 2. 6 lucky zodiac signs in October 2024. 1. Virgo. Virgo, October 20. 24 holds immense potential for you to transform your financial and professional life in ways that will bring long-lasting success. This month, the universe is aligning in your favor, urging you to declutter your life, both physically and mentally, and focus on what truly matters. It's the perfect time for you to step back and take a deep look at your projects, your finances, and your strategies. Have you been aiming for perfection in everything you do? October will be your golden opportunity to achieve that level of excellence you've been striving for. But remember, excellence is not always about doing more. It's about doing what counts. You're a Virgo, and your attention to detail has always been one of your greatest strengths. This month, that meticulousness will serve you well as you reassess your investments, reorganize your finances, and possibly launch new ventures. The financial realm is especially favored, so you'll find that the efforts you've poured into your work will start yielding tangible results. Whether it's cutting unnecessary expenses, making savvy investments, or starting a new professional chapter, you will see your careful planning pay off, bringing you both stability and future growth. A wise Buddhist proverb reminds us, the mind is everything. What you think, you become. Keep this in mind as you navigate the opportunities of this month. What goals have you set for yourself? Are they truly aligned with your inner values, or are you pursuing something out of habit? October will give you the chance to reassess and realign your efforts with your true aspirations. It's also important to remember that while perfection is admirable, progress is what truly drives success. Ask yourself, is it better to be perfect or to make meaningful progress? Sometimes striving for perfection can cause unnecessary stress and anxiety. This is where balance becomes key. Find the sweet spot between aiming for excellence and accepting that not everything is within your control. One of the most critical lessons you can learn from Buddhist teachings is the importance of letting go. The root of suffering is attachment, as the Buddha taught. Don't let your desire for perfection weigh you down, Virgo. Use October's favorable energy to lighten your mental load. Trust that you've done enough, and now is the time to reap the rewards of your hard work. What areas of your life need balance right now? Are there projects you need to let go of to make room for new opportunities? These are questions worth reflecting on. By focusing on what truly matters and letting go of what doesn't, you'll find that everything starts to fall into place. Your financial security will solidify and your professional life will bloom. But more than anything, you'll achieve a sense of inner peace, knowing that you're on the right path. Remember, Virgo, peace comes from within. Do not seek it without. This October, take the time to pause, reflect, and act with intention. The universe is giving you the tools you need to build a life of lasting success and happiness. Are you ready to embrace it? 2. Sagittarius. Sagittarius, October 20. 24 is shaping up to be an extraordinary month for you, filled with vibrant energy and motivation that will inspire you to reach for the stars. The universe is aligning to open doors of opportunity, particularly in areas where you can expand both your financial situation and personal growth. It's a time when the adventurous spirit that defines you will shine brightly, urging you to explore new horizons. Whether you're thinking about starting a new business, investing in further education, or traveling to broaden your perspective, this is your moment to act. The world is offering you pathways to growth, and your natural optimism and curiosity will lead you to exciting possibilities. You have always been a seeker of knowledge, someone who thrives on the excitement of new adventures. October will bring you an abundance of opportunities to pursue what you've been dreaming of. Perhaps it's that business idea you've been sitting on, or maybe it's a chance to invest in a new skill. Whatever it is, now is the time to leap forward. This month holds the promise of turning your visions into reality. But remember, Sagittarius, the key is in how you navigate these opportunities. It's important to listen to the signals the universe is sending you. They're guiding you towards growth, but also urging you to be wise in your actions. There's a Buddhist story about a monk who spent years gathering water from a stream, believing that the more water he collected, the more abundant his life would become. One day, his teacher saw him struggling with an overflowing bucket, spilling more water than he could carry. The teacher smiled and said, "It's not how much you carry, but how wisely you use it." In that moment, the monk understood that overextending himself was causing more loss than gain. Like the monk, Sagittarius, you may find yourself surrounded by numerous opportunities this month, but the challenge will be choosing wisely where to focus your energy. Don't be tempted to grab every opportunity that comes your way. Balance is essential. This month is not just about financial growth, but also about expanding your personal horizons. It's about exploring the unknown while being mindful of your limits. While your adventurous heart may push you to act on impulse, this is a time to carefully consider where your efforts will yield the most fruitful outcomes. The risk of scattering your energy is real, and if you try to do everything at once, you may find yourself overwhelmed. Instead, take a moment to reflect. What truly excites you? What areas of your life are calling for deeper attention and focus? By answering these questions, you'll gain clarity on where to direct your efforts. As you move through October, remember that success lies in choosing your battles wisely. Don't feel pressured to chase after every opportunity. When you focus on the right goals, giving your full attention to them, you'll create the space for tremendous growth and transformation. Sagittarius, you have a gift for seeing the bigger picture, and this month, the universe is urging you to bring that vision to life. Trust in your instincts, act with intention, and you'll find that October 2024 will not only be a month of financial gain, but also one of personal expansion. So, what will you focus on, Sagittarius? How will you balance your natural desire for adventure with the wisdom of careful planning? The lessons of this month are clear. Take risks, but with thoughtfulness. Be bold, but stay grounded. With the universe on your side, this could be the month that changes everything for you. Let your actions in October lay the foundation for the expansive and prosperous future you've always envisioned. 3. Scorpio. October is set to be a transformative month for Scorpios, a time ripe with opportunities for deep regeneration and growth, both financially and emotionally. The energies of the universe will align in such a way that favors radical changes, allowing you to cleanse what no longer serves you, whether materially or personally. This is a chance for renewal, a time to rebuild and strengthen the foundation of your life in ways you may not have imagined before. It's much like the Buddhist concept of anicca, the truth of impermanence. Everything is constantly changing, and through this acceptance of change, you can move forward with peace and purpose. As the Buddha said, just as a snake sheds its skin, we must shed our past over and over again. This October, Scorpio, is your time to shed the old and embrace the new with clarity and courage. On the financial front, this month shines a spotlight on your resources. If there are investments waiting to be managed, business deals pending, or debts that need to be settled, October will give you the clear-minded energy to tackle these with precision. The universe seems to be gifting you the vision to reorganize your financial life in ways that promise long-term prosperity. It's as though you're being handed the tools to reshape your financial world, much like a skilled potter molding clay into a masterpiece. This period is also perfect for renegotiating contracts or even changing your entire approach to money. The wisdom of the Buddha's teaching on sama ajiva, right livelihood, comes to mind. How you handle your finances should align with your core values, bringing not just wealth, but peace and balance to your life. As you navigate these changes, remember that wealth is not just about accumulation, but how it is used wisely and compassionately. However, as with all things, this wave of transformation comes with its challenges. With great power comes great responsibility, and this is especially true for Scorpios, who are known for their intense emotional lives. October may bring powerful feelings to the surface, and it's essential that you maintain control. Acting impulsively or out of anger could derail the very progress you're making. In times of emotional turbulence, the words of the Buddha remind us, "You will not be punished for your anger. You will be punished by your anger." Channeling your emotions wisely will allow you to act with clarity, using strategy rather than impulse. This will be the key to making the most of October's gifts. You have the power, Scorpio, to regenerate and reinvent your life, but only if you can master the inner storm. As you move through this transformative period, consider the broader picture of your life. Financial and emotional stability are deeply intertwined, and October gives you the opportunity to strengthen both. By mastering your emotions and approaching financial matters with a clear, strategic mind, you can set the stage for a prosperous future. But remember, prosperity in the Buddhist sense isn't just about material wealth. True wealth lies in contentment, balance, and a heart that is free from attachment. This is your moment of rebirth, Scorpio. The universe is offering you the tools to not only transform your financial life, but also to deepen your emotional resilience. Don't miss this golden opportunity. Let October's energy guide you toward growth, strength, and a more peaceful, prosperous future. Scorpio, October is offering you a powerful opportunity for transformation, both financially and emotionally. Do you feel ready to embrace this period of renewal and growth? If so, comment yes below. If you're still reflecting on how this energy might affect you, comment Number 1. To share your thoughts. Four. Aquarius. Aquarius, October 2024 is your time to step into the spotlight and let your creativity and innovation flow like never before. Your unique perspective and visionary ideas are ready to bloom, and the universe is aligning to give you the perfect conditions to make significant strides in your personal and professional life. This month is a time of rapid transformation and growth, especially in areas related to technology, science, communication, and activism. Have you been sitting on an idea that seems too bold or ahead of its time? Well, now is the moment to act on it. The energy around you is filled with opportunity, and your ability to think outside the box will be your greatest asset. As the Buddha once said, your mind is a powerful thing. When you fill it with positive thoughts, your life will start to change. This October, let those positive and creative thoughts guide you towards building something truly special. You have the potential to make breakthroughs that will not only benefit you, but also create a ripple effect in the lives of others. Perhaps there is a project you've been wanting to launch that aligns with your vision of a better world. The universe is telling you that now is the time to collaborate, to join forces with like-minded individuals who share your passion for change. Partnerships could be the key to unlocking doors you didn't even realize were available to you. In the realm of teamwork, your ideas will be cherished, and you might find that the right connection or conversation leads to unexpected financial rewards. But the question is, are you ready to seize these opportunities and push past your comfort zone? In Buddhism, we often talk about right effort, the idea that when we direct our energy and actions toward a clear purpose, we can accomplish anything. This applies to you, Aquarius. While October promises a wave of new ideas and potential, the challenge will be in maintaining your focus. It's easy to get swept up in excitement, especially when so much inspiration is coming your way. But spreading yourself too thin could dilute the power of your efforts. The Dalai Lama reminds us, judge your success by what you had to give up in order to get it. Ask yourself, what are you willing to let go of so that you can focus on the projects that truly matter? This is your month to make decisive choices about where to invest your energy. Aquarius, your mind is fast-paced and always seeking new experiences. But in October, it's crucial to channel that energy into projects that have long-term potential. Imagine what could happen if you poured all of your creative power into just one or two meaningful endeavors. Focus is your key to success this month. Whether you're working on an innovative tech solution, advocating for social change, or creating something entirely new, it's your ability to concentrate and follow through that will set you apart from the rest. This is a month of potential transformation, not just for you, but for the world around you. The conditions are perfect for you to not only grow financially, but to contribute something truly impactful to society. But remember, the Buddha also taught us the importance of balance and mindfulness. While you're embracing your moment to shine, don't forget to take care of yourself. Stay grounded, stay focused, and allow the universe to guide you toward the opportunities that will make your boldest visions come to life. So, Aquarius, how will you make the most of this powerful month? What vision of yours are you ready to bring into the world? The answers lie in your ability to focus, act, and embrace the energy of transformation. This is your time to shine. What will you create with it? 5. Cancer. October 2024 is set to be a transformative month for Cancer, particularly in the realms of finances and emotional security. The energy of the universe is aligning in your favor. nudging you out of your comfort zone and into a space where new opportunities can emerge. You may have been holding back, unsure of what lies ahead, but this month is about embracing the unknown. The changes you have been avoiding, or perhaps even fearing, might actually hold the key to your growth and prosperity. When the universe whispers for you to let go of your fears, it's a sign that something bigger and better is on its way. The opportunities that once seemed uncertain or risky may now become the very doors that open to your success. In the teachings of the Buddha, there's a story that mirrors this very lesson. It's the tale of a young monk who, despite his dedication, could not find peace. His master instructed him to carry a heavy rock with him everywhere he went. Days passed, and the young monk grew weary, burdened by the weight. Finally, he asked, "Master, when can I put down this rock?" The master smiled and replied, "When you choose to let go of the weight you're carrying." The young monk then realized that the rock was a metaphor for his attachments and fears, and it was only in releasing them that he found peace. Like the monk, we too must let go of the burdens that hold us back, whether it's fear of failure, insecurity, or simply the comfort of the familiar. For Cancer, October brings a similar invitation to release the heavy rock of hesitation and take bold steps toward new possibilities. This month holds the potential for financial expansion and greater emotional stability, but only if you are willing to let go of the fear that keeps you tied to old patterns. Is there something you've been hesitating to invest in? Perhaps a new career challenge or a financial opportunity that feels daunting. This is the month to trust yourself, to know that you are deserving of the achievements that await you. The energies will support you if you step forward with confidence. However, as with all things in life, balance is key. Cancers are naturally cautious, often holding tightly to what feels familiar. This can sometimes prevent you from fully stepping into opportunities that could lead to both emotional fulfillment and financial growth. But October will challenge you to break free from this tendency. Holding on to the past or staying in your comfort zone may feel safe, but it could also be keeping you from the prosperity you seek. The financial security you desire will only come if you're willing to take calculated risks. This month asks you to trust your instincts. Don't overthink, and don't let fear be the deciding factor. As you move through October, reflect on this. What are you holding on to that no longer serves you? Are you ready to embrace new experiences, even if they come with uncertainty? Remember, in Buddhism, change is constant. It's only when we accept impermanence and step into the flow of life that we can truly grow and prosper. This month is your invitation to do just that. Cancer, let this be a time of transformation, both financially and emotionally. Trust in the process, as the universe has your back. The rewards, whether financial or emotional, will come to those who dare to step beyond their familiar boundaries. Like the young monk who finally let go of his burdens, you too will find that when you release fear, you're free to embrace the abundance that life has in store for you. So, will you hold on to the rock, or will you let it go and step into a brighter future? Trust yourself, act with courage, and move forward with determination. October is your time. The lesson here is clear. Only by embracing change and taking risks can you unlock the doors to growth and prosperity. 6. Taurus. For Taurus men, October 2024 is poised to be a month of great rewards, where all your hard work will finally begin to bear fruit. Everything you've been striving toward, whether in your career, personal projects, or financial investments, will start to show visible and tangible results. The patience and determination you've consistently displayed will now be rewarded, and the path to financial growth and stability will become more accessible than ever before. It's as if the universe is aligning to support your endeavors, creating an energy of prosperity and success in areas you've already been investing time and effort into. This moment is ideal for taking that next step in your career or business ventures, particularly if you've been hesitating or waiting for the right time. However, Buddha once said, "A jug fills drop by drop," reminding us that progress, while rewarding, is still built upon a foundation of careful, mindful action. Therefore, while October invites bold moves, it's essential that these moves are grounded in strategy and clear thinking. If you've been nurturing the idea of starting your own business, making significant investments, or embarking on a new personal venture, October is your month to act. The energies of this time will favor long-term investments, solid business ventures, and opportunities that promise slow but steady growth. The Taoist saying, "The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step," rings particularly true here. Each decision you make should be rooted in a strong foundation, and your characteristic caution will serve you well. While there is momentum pushing you forward, it's essential to avoid impulsive decisions or the temptation to chase quick gains. Prosperity is within reach, but it demands wisdom. You need to be both bold and calculated in your choices, maintaining that perfect balance between ambition and caution. One potential trap during this prosperous period could be overconfidence. With success surrounding you, there may be a tendency to let your guard down or to overcommit to projects and ideas that seem too easy. Remember that while the opportunities are abundant, not every door is meant to be walked through. Buddha's teaching reminds us, "What we think, we become," emphasizing the importance of maintaining clarity of mind, especially when success is at hand. Avoid being dazzled by promises of quick wealth or ventures that seem too good to be true. Your greatest asset has always been your meticulous nature, and in this period of abundance, staying true to that nature will be critical. The key to fully capitalizing on the gifts of October lies in your ability to stay strategic and disciplined. Evaluate each opportunity carefully, taking calculated risks without overextending yourself. Be mindful of how much you can handle and avoid biting off more than you can chew. Financial growth will come, but it's the decisions you make now that will determine whether those rewards are lasting. By trusting your instincts and following your carefully laid plans, October can be a month of remarkable achievement for you. The Buddha taught us the value of balance in all things, and this lesson is especially relevant as you navigate the dual forces of boldness and prudence in this period of your life. As the fruits of your labor ripen, approach them with wisdom, and the rewards will be both financial and personal, paving the way for long-term stability and growth. Thank you for joining us in today's video on 6 zodiac signs to hit the jackpot in October 2024. I truly appreciate your presence here and the opportunity to share these insights with you. I encourage you to share your thoughts or experiences in the comments below. If you're new to our community, feel free to say, "I'm new here," or if you've been with us for a while, comment, "I'm part of the journey." Your interaction helps build this wonderful community and inspires us to continue offering meaningful content. Let's keep walking this path together, shall we? Positive energy in Buddhism. How to attract prosperity and success. Positive energy is a vital force in Buddhist teachings, serving as the foundation for attracting prosperity and success in life. But how do we harness this energy to create a life filled with abundance, not just in wealth, but in peace, love, and purpose? The answer lies in simple yet profound practices rooted in compassion, mindfulness, and wisdom. By living with an open heart and a clear mind, we align ourselves with the natural flow of the universe, unlocking doors to opportunities and happiness. In this guide, we will explore 7 essential Buddhist principles, each offering a pathway to cultivating positive energy that attracts true prosperity and success far beyond the material world. From practicing compassion and gratitude to living simply and cultivating wisdom, these teachings provide timeless insights for creating a life rich in meaning and fulfillment. Whether you seek to enhance your career, deepen your relationships, or find inner peace, these principles offer the tools you need to thrive. Number 1. Practice compassion. Practicing compassion is one of the most powerful ways to cultivate positive energy and attract prosperity in life. In Buddhism, compassion is at the heart of spiritual growth because it helps us transcend our ego and connect with others on a deeper level. When we treat others with kindness and genuine care, we not only uplift their spirits, but also create a ripple effect of goodness that returns to us in unexpected ways. Buddha himself taught, "If you light a lamp for someone else, it will also brighten your path." By offering compassion, we generate positive energy that naturally attracts abundance, not just in terms of material wealth, but in the form of fulfilling relationships, opportunities, and peace of mind. Compassion is not just about grand gestures. It can be as simple as listening to someone who needs to be heard, offering a smile to a stranger, or helping a colleague in need. Each act of kindness radiates energy, shaping the environment around us in a positive way. In our modern world, where stress and self-centeredness often dominate, practicing compassion becomes even more important. It's easy to get caught up in our own struggles and ambitions, but by taking a moment to empathize with others, we break the cycle of negativity. Science backs this up too. Studies show that acts of compassion release endorphins, making us feel happier and more fulfilled. This aligns with the Buddhist principle of interconnectedness, reminding us that we are all part of a larger whole. By nurturing the well-being of others, we ultimately nurture our own well-being. When you sincerely care for others without expecting anything in return, the energy you put out comes back multiplied. This is the law of karma in action, and it's a natural flow of the universe. In the context of attracting prosperity and success, compassion opens doors you didn't even know existed. Business leaders who practice empathy and treat their employees and customers with respect tend to create more successful, harmonious workplaces. As the Dalai Lama says, "Our prime purpose in this life is to help others, and if you can't help them, at least don't hurt them." In following this wisdom, you naturally draw people toward you, people who want to work with you, support you, and uplift you. It's not about manipulating others for personal gain, but about creating a network of mutual support, where success flows naturally from the bonds you form. When you embody compassion in your everyday actions, you radiate a sense of peace and trust, qualities that are highly attractive to others, whether in personal or professional settings. Ultimately, compassion is the key to transforming not just your own life, but the lives of those around you. It's a practice that aligns with the principles of mindfulness and selflessness, helping us remain grounded even in the face of adversity. When we approach life with an open heart, focusing on how we can serve rather than what we can take, we unlock a higher level of consciousness. This shift in perspective allows us to see that prosperity is not just about wealth or success, but about living a life rich in connection, gratitude, and purpose. Every act of compassion strengthens this cycle, helping us to attract not only material success, but a sense of fulfillment that goes far beyond superficial achievements. As we cultivate compassion, we grow closer to understanding the true nature of prosperity, a life that is abundant in love, peace, and joy. Number 2. Practice gratitude. Gratitude plays a significant role in cultivating positive energy, and in Buddhism, it is seen as a powerful way to attract prosperity and success. When you practice gratitude, you're not just being polite or saying thanks out of habit. You're actively transforming your mindset. Gratitude creates a shift in your perspective by focusing on the abundance you already have rather than dwelling on what's missing. Think about this. How often do we spend time lamenting over what we don't have or comparing ourselves to others, forgetting the many blessings we already possess? The more grateful we become for the small and big things alike, the more we open our hearts and minds to positive energy, which naturally leads to more opportunities and success flowing into our lives. This isn't magic, it's simply the way energy works. What you focus on grows. If you focus on lack, you attract more lack. But if you focus on gratitude, you invite more abundance. Have you ever noticed that the most content people are not always the ones with the most material wealth, but those who appreciate what they have, no matter how much or how little? One story from the Buddhist tradition that illustrates this point beautifully is the story of a poor farmer and a monk. The farmer lived a life of struggle, constantly worrying about his crops, his debts, and how he would provide for his family. One day, a monk passed by and saw the farmer's distressed state. He told the farmer, "You are rich beyond your imagination. Look at your hands that can work, your legs that can walk, and your family that loves you. These are treasures many people wish for, but don't have." The farmer, at first, didn't understand. His problems still loomed large in his mind. But over time, as he practiced seeing the blessings the monk spoke of, his attitude shifted. Slowly, his sense of gratitude transformed his outlook. The more grateful he became for what he had, the more peace and happiness he found, and with it came new ideas, new energy, and yes, even more prosperity as his crops flourished. So, how do we bring this practice of gratitude into our daily lives? Start by reflecting each morning or evening on 3 things you're grateful for. It can be as simple as the sunshine on your face or a kind word from a friend. As you go about your day, find small moments to say thank you, not just to others, but even to yourself or to the universe for the opportunities and experiences, good or bad. Remember, gratitude isn't limited to just what's easy to appreciate. True gratitude is about seeing value in every experience, even the difficult ones, because they help us grow. Now take a moment to ask yourself, what are the things you have been taking for granted in your life that with a little shift in perspective could fill your heart with gratitude? How might focusing on those blessings open up new doors for you? The practice of gratitude in Buddhism isn't just about attracting material wealth or success. It's about nurturing a mindset that leads to true prosperity, the kind that brings inner peace and contentment, regardless of external circumstances. To truly embrace the power of gratitude, start small but stay consistent. Over time, this simple shift in mindset will help you not only feel better, but also see more possibilities and abundance in your life. By being thankful for what you already have, you send a powerful message to the universe that you are ready to receive more. And as you continue to practice gratitude, you'll find that prosperity and success, both material and spiritual, flow more effortlessly into your life. The lesson here is clear. To attract more blessings, start by appreciating the ones you already have. Number 3. Maintain peace and mindfulness. When we talk about positive energy in Buddhism and how it relates to attracting prosperity and success, one of the most essential practices to focus on is maintaining peace and mindfulness. You see, A mind that is at peace is like still water. It reflects everything clearly, without distortion. When your mind is calm, you gain the ability to see things as they truly are, and this clarity opens the door to recognizing opportunities for success that might otherwise go unnoticed. The Buddha once said, "Peace comes from within. Do not seek it without." This teaches us that the journey toward prosperity starts within, with cultivating a peaceful state of mind. Now you might wonder, how exactly does mindfulness help us attract success and prosperity? Think of it like this. Mindfulness is the practice of being fully present in the moment, aware of your thoughts, actions, and surroundings without judgment. It helps you stay grounded so you're not carried away by worries about the future or regrets from the past. When you are mindful, you are fully alive to the present, and it is in the present moment that we have the power to shape our future. By practicing mindfulness, you are better able to focus on your goals and make decisions that align with your true purpose. It's like having a compass that always points you toward the right direction. But mindfulness is not just about being present. It's also about fostering a compassionate and non-judgmental awareness of yourself and others. This compassionate awareness allows you to act with kindness, and as the Dalai Lama once said, "If you want others to be happy, practice compassion. If you want to be happy, practice compassion." When you lead with compassion, it creates a ripple effect of positive energy that naturally attracts goodwill, opportunities, and success into your life. In this way, mindfulness creates a powerful cycle. Inner peace leads to clarity, clarity leads to better decisions, and better decisions lead to prosperity. And the beauty of mindfulness is that it's not just a practice for when you're sitting in meditation. It's something you can apply to every aspect of your life, from your work to your relationships. The more mindful you become, the more aware you are of the small details that can make a big difference in your path to success. It could be as simple as noticing an overlooked opportunity at work, or as profound as recognizing a life-changing insight during a moment of quiet reflection. However, it's important to remember that success in Buddhism isn't just about material wealth. True prosperity also includes spiritual and emotional abundance, feeling fulfilled, connected, and at peace. Ask yourself, what does prosperity mean to you? Is it only financial success, or does it also include having loving relationships, a strong sense of purpose, and inner peace? In Buddhism, the ultimate goal is not to accumulate wealth, but to live a life of balance, contentment, and harmony. Prosperity comes when we live in alignment with our values, and mindfulness helps us to identify and stay true to those values. Another essential aspect of mindfulness is its ability to reduce stress and anxiety, two of the biggest obstacles to achieving success. When you are constantly stressed or anxious, your mind becomes cluttered, making it harder to think clearly and make wise choices. By practicing mindfulness, you quiet the mind, reducing the mental noise that distracts you from your goals. Think about this. How often have you missed an opportunity because you were too worried or stressed to see it? When your mind is calm, you are in a much better position to notice and seize opportunities for growth and success. So, how can you cultivate mindfulness and inner peace in your daily life? Start by dedicating just a few minutes each day to quiet meditation. You don't need to sit for hours. Just a few moments of focused breathing can help bring you back to the present moment. Over time, you'll notice that these small practices start to have a big impact on your life. You'll become more aware, more present, and more open to the possibilities that each day brings. The question to ask yourself is, are you ready to embrace mindfulness as a tool for attracting prosperity and success into your life? By taking the time to quiet your mind, you can create the mental space needed to recognize and act on the opportunities that are already around you. And in doing so, you'll discover that the key to prosperity was within you all along, waiting for the right moment to shine. By watching this far, you're opening the door to a life filled with prosperity and peace through Buddhist wisdom. Type "Success in Serenity" in the comments to declare your commitment to this journey of growth. Stay tuned. The path to lasting success and harmony is about to be revealed. Number 4. Keep a positive and optimistic mindset. In Buddhism, the power of our thoughts is immense, and maintaining a positive and optimistic mindset is a fundamental practice for those seeking to attract prosperity and success. The Buddha himself taught that what we think, we become. This aligns with the law of cause and effect, known as karma. Every thought we harbor, every emotion we cultivate, sets into motion a series of consequences. When we focus on positive thoughts, filled with hope and optimism, we are creating a fertile ground for good things to manifest in our lives. A positive outlook isn't just about wishful thinking. It reshapes how we perceive and engage with the world around us. It allows us to see opportunities even in difficult situations, turning obstacles into stepping stones on the path to success. Consider the metaphor of a garden. If we plant seeds of positivity and water them with optimism, we will harvest a garden full of opportunities, success, and prosperity. However, if we plant seeds of doubt, fear, and negativity, we will find ourselves surrounded by weeds that choke out the good. The mind works in much the same way. By constantly nurturing positive thoughts, we align ourselves with the natural flow of life, allowing abundance to grow. The great Buddhist teacher Thich Nhat Hanh once said, "The mind is like a garden. It can grow compassion or fear, resentment or love. What seeds will you plant there?" This illustrates the importance of choosing our thoughts wisely because they shape our reality. In modern life, where stress and uncertainty often dominate, it's easy to fall into negative thinking. We are bombarded with news and experiences that can easily lead us to feel disillusioned or fearful about the future. Yet, if we allow ourselves to be consumed by negativity, we are closing the door to the opportunities that could lead us to success. Imagine how different your day might be if instead of starting it with dread or worry, you chose to focus on the good that could come. By keeping an optimistic outlook, you become more open to new possibilities and solutions. Success often comes to those who are willing to look for it, even in the most unexpected places. A positive mindset doesn't mean ignoring the challenges of life. It means choosing how you respond to them. A person with an optimistic outlook is like a skilled sailor who knows that they can't control the wind, but they can adjust their sails. They don't get stuck dwelling on the storm, but focus on navigating through it to reach calmer waters. When we encounter difficulties, instead of seeing them as failures, we can see them as lessons and opportunities to grow. This mindset shift is what leads to long-term success because it keeps us moving forward, even when the journey gets tough. The key is to cultivate positivity as a daily practice. In Buddhism, mindfulness plays a crucial role in this. By being mindful of our thoughts and emotions, we become aware of when negative thoughts arise, and we can choose not to let them control us. Instead, we can gently guide our mind back to more positive, constructive thoughts. A famous Buddhist proverb teaches, "Pain is inevitable, but suffering is optional." This reminds us that while challenges in life are unavoidable, we have the power to choose how we think about and respond to them. By maintaining a positive mindset, we reduce unnecessary suffering and open ourselves up to prosperity. In conclusion, Attracting prosperity and success begins in the mind. By nurturing a positive and optimistic mindset, you align yourself with the energies of the universe that bring abundance into your life. The law of cause and effect ensures that what you focus on will grow. So focus on the good, the opportunities, and the lessons. When you do this consistently, you'll find that success is not something you chase, but something that naturally flows to you. As the Buddha said, your worst enemy cannot harm you as much as your own unguarded thoughts. Guard your mind, plant seeds of positivity, and watch as your life blossoms into prosperity. Number 5. Perform good deeds and build merit. Let's take a moment to think about what it means to truly attract prosperity and success into your life through the practice of positive energy in Buddhism. One essential teaching from the Buddha is the concept of merit, performing good deeds with a pure heart and selflessness, expecting nothing in return. This practice is not just about doing good for others, it's about transforming yourself from within. When you give without seeking a reward, without hoping for something to come back to you, you release powerful energy that impacts not only the people around you, but also your own mind, heart, and soul. As you accumulate merit, you naturally generate positive energy, and this energy has the ability to shift your life's path toward prosperity. Buddha himself said, "If with a pure mind a person speaks or acts, happiness follows them like a never-departing shadow." Think about that for a moment. What you do and how you do it, with the intention of kindness, compassion, and love, follows you throughout your life. What does it mean to you to build merit? How would your life change if your actions were aligned with compassion and selflessness every day? You see, in Buddhism, it's not just the action that matters, but the intention behind it. Giving a gift or helping someone can be empty if your heart is full of selfish desires or ulterior motives. But when your intention is pure, the universe recognizes that and responds accordingly. This is where the magic of merit comes into play. It's like planting seeds in a garden. If you plant seeds of generosity, patience, and kindness, you will eventually reap a harvest of abundance and happiness. Merit is that invisible force which grows stronger with each selfless act you perform, and it becomes the foundation for the positive energy that will attract success and prosperity into your life. Have you ever noticed how good you feel after helping someone without expecting anything in return? That feeling is a reflection of the positive energy you're creating in your life. The Buddha taught that merit is one of the most valuable things we can cultivate. He said, "Merit is a friend that follows you even after death." This means that your good deeds have a ripple effect. They not only bless you in this life, but carry forward into future lives. Imagine the profound impact you can have by living each day with a mindset focused on helping others, lifting up those in need, and spreading kindness wherever you go. How might this mindset change the way you approach your daily activities? Would you look at the people around you with more compassion and empathy, knowing that every kind act contributes to a greater good? Building merit is not just a one-time act. It's a continuous practice of generosity, morality, and mental cultivation. These are the three pillars of merit-making in Buddhism. Generosity can be as simple as offering your time, sharing your resources, or even offering a smile to someone who needs it. Morality involves living a life of integrity, following ethical guidelines like non-harming, honesty, and respect for others. And mental cultivation involves practices like meditation and mindfulness, which help to purify the mind, reduce negative thinking, and increase wisdom. Each of these pillars strengthens the positive energy within you, creating a magnetic force that attracts prosperity and success. What would your life look like if you focused on building these three aspects of merit? When you begin to perform good deeds regularly, you will notice a shift in your life. You may find that opportunities begin to appear where they weren't before, that you feel more at peace, and that your relationships improve. This is not a coincidence, it is the result of the positive energy you are generating. Like a stone tossed into a still pond, the ripples of your actions extend far beyond what you can see, touching the lives of others and, in turn, bringing blessings back to you. The more you give, the more you receive, not necessarily in material ways, but in a deeper sense of fulfillment and spiritual prosperity. What kind of ripple effect would you like to create in your life? So, I ask you, what small act of kindness could you perform today that would help you accumulate merit and generate positive energy? How can you make giving, compassion and selflessness a daily practice in your life? Remember, prosperity in Buddhism is not about material wealth alone, but about creating a rich and fulfilling life grounded in love, compassion, and wisdom. By performing good deeds and building merit, you set yourself on a path that not only benefits others, but leads you to true happiness and success. Number 6. Live simply without attachment. Living simply without attachment is a profound concept in Buddhism that invites us to let go of material desires and the constant pursuit of fame or wealth. When we are not consumed by the need to accumulate, we free ourselves from the weight of unnecessary stress, making room for peace and clarity in our lives. In today's fast-paced world, many people believe that success is measured by how much we own or the status we hold in society. But true prosperity is not about having more things. It's about having fewer distractions that keep us from the present moment. As the Buddha wisely said, "You only lose what you cling to." By releasing our attachment to external possessions and recognition, we create space for personal growth, deeper connections with others, and a more meaningful existence. In modern life, it's easy to get caught up in the race for material success, constantly striving for a bigger house, a better car, or the next promotion. Society often tells us that happiness lies in these accomplishments, but how often do we find that once we achieve them, the satisfaction is fleeting? When our happiness depends on what we own or the approval of others, it becomes fragile and temporary. The moment we stop relying on these external factors, we allow ourselves to experience a more genuine sense of contentment. As the Dalai Lama said, "Attachment is the origin, the root of suffering. Hence, it is the cause of suffering." This attachment not only creates anxiety, but also prevents us from truly appreciating the present moment. In letting go of these attachments, we discover that our inner peace and happiness are not dependent on material wealth or status. The idea of living simply doesn't mean giving up on your goals or living in deprivation. It's about aligning your desires with what truly brings you joy and fulfillment. When we shift our focus from accumulating more to appreciating what we already have, we cultivate gratitude, which in turn attracts more positive energy into our lives. This energy opens the doors to real prosperity, not just financial, but emotional, mental, and spiritual abundance. It's not about rejecting the world, but engaging with it in a way that reflects balance and wisdom. When we let go of the need to control and possess, we begin to see the richness of life itself. Lao Tzu once said, "He who knows that enough is enough will always have enough." Living with less attachment also means understanding the impermanent nature of life. Everything we own, every title we hold, is temporary. By embracing this reality, we can navigate life's ups and downs with greater ease and resilience. Instead of clinging to fleeting things, we can focus on cultivating virtues like compassion, kindness, and mindfulness, which lead to lasting happiness. When we are no longer slaves to the pursuit of material gains, we can dedicate ourselves to personal growth and the well-being of others, which ultimately brings us greater satisfaction and success. In the words of Thich Nhat Hanh, letting go gives us freedom, and freedom is the only condition for happiness. If, in our heart, we still cling to anything, anger, anxiety, or possessions, we cannot be free. For men aged 30 to 65, this lesson is particularly relevant. Many are at a stage in life where they may feel pressured to achieve certain societal benchmarks, career success, financial stability, or social status. While these are important, they should not be the sole focus of your life. By practicing non-attachment and living simply, you'll find that you can still achieve great things, but with less stress and more joy. Your worth is not determined by what you have, but by who you are and how you live your life. As you simplify your surroundings and your mindset, you'll attract positive energy and find true prosperity, not just in your bank account, but in your heart. True success is measured not by what you gain, but by what you are willing to let go of. So, live simply. Let go of what doesn't serve you, and you'll find that the universe provides all that you need for a prosperous and fulfilling life. Number 7. Cultivate wisdom and right understanding. In Buddhism, wisdom, prajna, is considered the highest form of virtue, essential for attracting true prosperity and success. Cultivating wisdom involves seeing life as it truly is, free from the illusions and misunderstandings that often cloud our minds. This clarity comes from a deep understanding of the nature of reality, impermanence, and interconnectedness, and it helps us make choices that lead to lasting happiness and peace. The Buddha taught that ignorance is the root cause of suffering. When we lack understanding, we chase after things that are impermanent, material wealth, status, or superficial success, believing they will bring us lasting happiness. However, through the cultivation of wisdom, we realize that true prosperity is not found in these external pursuits, but in developing an inner sense of balance, compassion, and understanding. Wisdom in Buddhism is closely tied to the concept of right view and right understanding, part of the Noble Eightfold Path. Right view involves seeing the world through the lens of impermanence, understanding that everything is subject to change, and that clinging to temporary things only brings suffering. By embracing this truth, we free ourselves from the constant need to control or possess, and instead, we focus on cultivating inner peace and compassion. So how do we cultivate wisdom in our daily lives? 1. Reflect on impermanence. Begin by contemplating the impermanent nature of everything around you. Your possessions, your relationships, even your thoughts and emotions. This doesn't mean we should detach ourselves from enjoying life, but rather that we should enjoy it without clinging, knowing that nothing lasts forever. When you practice this awareness, you will naturally become less anxious about loss or failure and more open to the flow of life's experiences. 2. Learn from experience. Every challenge or success in life is a lesson in disguise. By reflecting on your experiences, both positive and negative, you can extract wisdom that guides your future decisions. Wisdom grows when we embrace both our successes and our failures as teachers, rather than allowing them to define our worth. Each moment becomes an opportunity to grow in understanding and insight. 3. Practice mindfulness and meditation. Meditation is one of the most powerful tools for cultivating wisdom. When you sit in meditation, you begin to observe your thoughts and emotions without attachment. This practice helps you see beyond surface-level reactions and reveals the deeper truths of your mind. Over time, Meditation sharpens your awareness and helps you act with wisdom and clarity in everyday situations. 4. Seek knowledge and insight. Wisdom also grows from a thirst for learning. This doesn't mean simply accumulating facts, but seeking deep understanding. Engage with spiritual teachings, study the Dharma, and learn from wise individuals. In Buddhism, studying the teachings of the Buddha and contemplating their meaning is a core practice in developing wisdom. When you learn with an open heart and mind, you invite insights that can transform your life. By cultivating wisdom, you gain the ability to make decisions that are in harmony with the natural flow of life, rather than going against it. This doesn't mean that you will never face difficulties, but that you will approach them with a deeper understanding and a more balanced perspective. Wisdom allows you to see the bigger picture, helping you to navigate life's complexities with grace and compassion. As wisdom deepens, you naturally attract prosperity and success, not just in a material sense, but in the form of inner peace, fulfilling relationships, and a purposeful life. Wisdom helps you see that true success is not about accumulating wealth or accolades, but about living in alignment with your values, being present for others, and finding contentment within yourself. Ultimately, cultivating wisdom is a lifelong journey. It requires patience, reflection, and a commitment to living mindfully. But as you grow in wisdom, you will find that the prosperity you attract is more meaningful and lasting, rooted in an inner wealth that no external circumstance can take away. In summary, wisdom is the guiding light that illuminates the path to true prosperity. It allows us to see clearly, act with intention, and live with a sense of peace that transcends external successes. When you cultivate wisdom, you unlock the key to a life of abundance, not only materially but spiritually and... As we bring this video to a close, reflecting on the 6 zodiac signs to hit the jackpot in October 2024, it's important to remember that true prosperity goes far beyond just material wealth. While the stars may align for certain signs this month, real abundance is found in how we live our lives, with mindfulness, gratitude, and a deep understanding of our connection to the universe. As Buddhist teachings remind us, wealth is not simply about what we accumulate, but about the inner growth and spiritual harmony we cultivate along the way. October's cosmic energies offer powerful opportunities, but the key to unlocking them lies in balancing our outer actions with inner wisdom. As we've explored today, it's not just about seizing financial opportunities, but about aligning ourselves with the deeper truths of life. Understanding that success, in its truest sense, is about cultivating peace, compassion, and a heart open to the present moment. If you found value in this video, I encourage you to take a moment to like, share, and subscribe to the Journey of Wisdom. By doing so, you help our community grow, and together we can continue to explore the rich intersection of astrology, spirituality, and Buddhist philosophy. Be sure to turn on notifications so you don't miss any of our future videos, where we'll dive deeper into how ancient wisdom can guide us through modern life's challenges and opportunities. Remember, the journey towards prosperity is one that starts within. May this October bring you not only external fortune, but also the inner peace and fulfillment that are the hallmarks of true abundance. Thank you for joining me, and I look forward to seeing you in our next video.